origin of Chinese medicine, it is also the origin of the whole nation's development. When our ancestors began some production practices, the Chinese medicine has already been born. Then there is no advanced technology, no cooking tools. The ancestors had to bake food only through stone tools. During the process, they accidentally touched the hot stones. Stones stimulate a part of the human body. People can feel acid, numbness, swelling, or a comfortable feeling, simple terms of pain in the body. After such a stimulus, the sensation of acid, numbness, swelling along certain acupoints, it also spreads in one part of the body. Slowly, people learn how to treat diseases in this way. China acupuncture point and the later developed acupuncture therapy. In this way, in a large number of repeated practice of life produced. People's living standards were very low at that moment. They don't know the concept of food, so many plants grow in nature. And animals are the food of our ancestors in such an activity. It was found that some things were eaten later. It feels comfortable. After some food was eaten, it can cause vomiting, diarrhea, and other symptoms. Such a situation will be recorded. According to historical records, the earliest to late people, one of the ancestors engaged in the practice of producing Shen Nong, tried poisoning, personally tasted a lot of things. There is a saying called Shen Nong tastes 100 glasses. There are 70 cans of poison a day. He ate the things and their own different reactions. What are the functions? Keep a record of it. This was the beginning of the earliest record of drugs. Chinese medicine has been handled down for thousands of years, some acupuncture, meridian, and acupuncture therapy, and a variety of drug records. It has been preserved. It forms a complete system of traditional Chinese medicine. Hello everyone. Welcome to today's Liu Health Show of the Beijing Tongshan Hospital of Traditional Chinese Medicine. And today we will talk about the advantages of traditional Chinese medicine. And we are very happy to have Professor Mao Yar joining us. And she is a very specialized, very professionalized in traditional Chinese medicine. Okay, please join us and welcome Professor Mao Yar.
大家好，今天呢，给大家讲的是一个中医治疗到底有哪些优势？这个题目来讲呢，就是说比较新颖。第一个优势呢，就是辨证论治，整体的调理。就是中医治疗疾病的根本是根据病人的临床表现，得出一个症，根据这个症再用药。
Okay, what are the advantages of traditional Chinese medicine? Firstly, traditional Chinese medicine follows the principle of single differentiation and makes overall adjustment. The essence of traditional Chinese medicine in the treatment of a disease is to get the pathological status based on patients' clinical manifestations and then use drugs accordingly.
所谓的辨证论治，这都是就是说症相同，其实基本治法呢都是比较相同的，能体现出一个共性来。就是同时由于每个病人的体质啊，就是说个体因素不一样，精神状况及年龄、性别，就是说甚至饮食习惯等的不同吧，就是处方用药肯定会有变化的，而且有一定的灵活性，体现的就是具体病人用药的差异性。
According to single differentiation treatment concept, same pathology can be treated by same basic treatment methods. embodying the generality. Meanwhile, patients differ in physical and mental status, age, sex, even eating habits. So the usage of medicines and prescriptions is flexible and changes for each patient, reflecting the diversity.
许多疾病呢，采用中医的辩证治疗，能取得比较好的临床效果，尤其是慢性病，比如说呀，就是病程都比较长，病情那个复杂，容易呢，甚至就是说使病情恶化，病人的情绪呢会出现波动，这个时候来讲呢，或者出现悲观呐、烦躁啊这种情况呀是比较多见的。
Okay, good clinical effect can be achieved in treating various diseases with traditional Chinese medicine, the Hsinzhou differentiation treatment, especially in treating chronic diseases that are featured with long illness course and complex condition, easy to relapse or even aggravate seriously, which could bring patients emotional clutter, depression, pessimism, and even dysphoria.
中医呢治疗呢就是很重视病人的心里边的疏导，帮助别人呢战胜和认识呢疾病的重要性，而且呢也就是战胜疾病的细心。这个就是说告诫病人打好持久战，心里边不要着急。
Okay, traditional Chinese medicine pays attention to the psychological support of patients, helping them recognize and adapt to the disease itself, establish the confidence of conquering the disease and the patients for long-term fighting with it.
同时来讲呢，我们要取得患者的单位啊，或者是家里边就是家庭的配合，同时呢指导病人出去活动、运动，锻炼身体，增强体质，还是要注意呢未病先防，既病就是防变。
Traditional Chinese medicine also calls for the cooperation of patient's community, company, and family, and guides the patient's activity, exercise to enhance their physical status. The aim is to prevent the occurrence or aggravation of the disease.
第二一点呢，就是专方专药，症病合参，就是总体合到一起来。中医治疗疾病的基本特点就是辨证论治，同时也兼顾到呢，辨病。
The special prescriptions and medicines are used based on the combined analysis of the whole disease course and its specific pathological stage. The basic characteristic of traditional Chinese medicine in treating diseases is Hsinzhou differentiation treatment, getting the pathological status from patient's clinical manifestation. At the same time, the general cause of the illness is also involved in consideration.
这个症和病呢，从不同的角度我们来看，用不同的医学术语描述病人机体的异常状况。完事这个症呢，就反映机体的病的某一个阶段，这是个主要矛盾。具体的动态性病呢，既能从概括全过程的病理和生理特点，能基本反映的基本情况。
The pathological status and the disease course reflects the abnormalities of organic body in different angles. Using different medical language, pathological status reflects the main contradiction within the human body at a certain stage, and it changes with time. Disease course sums up the whole pathological and physiological characteristics of the illness progression, reflecting the basic contradiction of the human body.
只有呢两者结合起来，才能够基本解决矛盾，又能重点突出主要矛盾和矛盾主要方面。对于某一疾病呢，某一症候，就是说长期用药观察，能得到肯定的效果。
The combination of these two solves the basic contradiction and also highlights the main contradiction and its principal aspects. In treating a disease of a certain pathological status, long-term usage, monitoring, and adjusting on medicines and prescriptions finally leads to a good curative effect.
这个时候呢，就需要固定的处方，就是说经过这个现代药理啊、药效，而且来讲呢，毒理的等研究，科学开发新的这个剂制。另外一方面来讲，新的药物，比如说大家都知道青蒿素，它的主研人呢是屠呦呦老前辈，因这个青蒿素呢还获得了诺贝尔就是医学奖，为人类的贡献做出了卓越的贡献。
Fixed prescription also become common in these days. Modern pharmacology, pharmacokinetics, and also the toxicology research enhanced the development of new preparations and also new drugs, such as the artemisinin, winning its researcher Chu Yu the Nobel Prize and contributed significantly to the health of the human being.
是的，就是说第三一点，就是说能够延缓疾病的进展。很多慢性病，比如说糖尿病啊、高血压呀，还有一些肾病啊等，发展到后期病情都比较重，预后比较差。
And thirdly, it delays the progress of disease. As to many chronic diseases like diabetes, kidney disease, and high blood pressure, and so on, a serious illness condition and poor prognosis will be at the relatively late stage.
对，尽管呢后期疾病能够采取手术治疗，或者是仪器代替，甚至是肾脏就是说脏器的移植等方面治疗，但是由于这个经济的代价特别昂贵，而且呢还有很多是病人后期呢治疗是难以得到及时的后期治疗，而有效长期的治疗。
Even though methods like surgery replacement and also even organ transplant can be considered, many patients can actually hard to receive the treatment timely, effectively, and persistently due to their heavy financial burden.
确切的说呢，早期的中医治疗，这个来讲，中医综合治疗能够延缓病情的进程。另外一方部分病人呢，可能稳定几年甚至十几年。
With timely and systematic traditional Chinese medicine treatment, patients' disease progression can be effectively slowed down, with many cases being stabilized for more than decades.
对，中医呢，在治疗疾病中呢，起到就是自身的特色和优势，就是展望未来，随着现代科学和分子生物学的等呢，积极引入到这个中药的研究方面来，中医在治疗疾病上面呢，尤其是疑难病症方面起到更大的作用。
Traditional Chinese medicine has its own characteristics and advantages. Looking in the future, along with the introduction of modern science and technology and molecular biology to the research of traditional Chinese medicine, an even more important role will be played by traditional Chinese medicine in the treatment of diseases, and especially in the treatment of difficult and complicated diseases.
好。
Okay, and that is all. We are very happy that Professor Moyer joined us today, because Professor Moyer is very professional in the study of traditional Chinese medicine, and we hope that you get a more clue on the traditional Chinese medicine today. And have you any questions or any problem about the disease? You can contact with us, and Professor Moyer will be here to help you to solve the problem. Okay, we will see you next time. Okay, thank you.
好，再见。
Okay, bye-bye.